Form is a three-dimensional object. So what we're going to do for this one is draw a picture of a three-dimensional object. You can draw anything you want. These are some examples: a cube, a sphere, or a cone. So inside your shape, draw whatever object you want. I will do a sphere. So I'm going to draw a circle, and then we're going to use our value skills that we just learned to shade this so it looks three-dimensional, because right now it's just a flat shape, but we're going to put some value on it. So first you have to decide where your light source is coming from. So I'll say it's coming from the top right. If the light source is coming from the top right, where is the shadow or the darker value going to be? It's going to be on the bottom left. So I'm going to start there using the side of my pencil. I'm coloring it in, but I'm coloring it in a circular motion because this is a round form. If I were to color it straight back and forth, then it would make it look somewhat flat. So I'm going around and wrapping that value around the sphere. And I'm trying to get lighter and lighter as I get up to the top right. And then I'm going to take my blending stump and blend the graphite so it's nice and smooth. And as it gets up to the top, we want it to get lighter and lighter. And I'm going to leave this little part white because that is the reflection of the light, and it makes it kind of look shiny. So there's my sphere. So draw any object and shade it so it looks three-dimensional. When we're talking about space as an element of art, we're talking about one of two things: depth. In this painting of The Scream by Edward Munch, we see a figure and it's standing on a bridge, and then we see some other figures in the background. We know that the figures in the background are farther away because of the size. We also know that this figure is closer to us, and these are farther away because it is lower on the picture plane. Another thing that shows depth is the perspective lines that go across the painting. They start at the bottom right and then go up to the top left, and they get closer and closer together. So that's one kind of space, showing depth with perspective and size. Another kind of space that we can be talking about as an element of art is positive and negative space. So in a design, the shapes would be the positive space, and then the area around the shapes would be the negative space. So we're going to create a positive negative space design that shifts in color. So what you'll do is draw a line through your shape, and then pick some other shapes to draw. They can be any kind of shapes that you would like, and you don't have to draw just one kind. You can change it up a little bit. Make sure that some of those shapes go over your line. Then choose two colors to color your design. And on one side, the background will be one of those colors. So you'll color in the background. In this case, it's orange. So that whole background will be orange. And then on the other side, the shapes are going to be orange. So I will color all of the shapes orange on this side. And then on this side, my shapes are going to be blue. So I color all of the shapes blue on this side. And on this side, the background is going to be blue. So this is one that is finished, and that's what they look like. So have fun making your Elements of Art book.